Hello, hello YouTube! Hello from Prague. Welcome to our humble studio. Here we will be presenting a game that's called Dex with Axel. Sorry, every time.
That's a good start.
Every time. With Axel Droxler from Dreadlocks Studios. Axel, can you tell us more about the game itself before we
yeah,
start?
sure. So Dex is a 2D RPG set in a cyberpunk universe. And it combines a mix of action and role-playing. So we're going to show all of that gameplay now.
The game is developed here in Prague, in Czech Republic.
Yeah. It's developed by a studio called Dreadlocks, and we are about 10 people in the studio. And the game was on Kickstarter at the end of last year and got successfully funded. So now we're approaching the end of the development.
So hopefully all the people that gave you money are watching right now.
Yeah, hopefully.
So you need to really present the game like the best thing.
It will be the best, don't worry.
There is one question that I want to ask you, that this is not like your first game.
No.
You used to be a developer before in other studio, in Larian?
Yeah, I worked for Larian Studios in Belgium, so I worked on several games in the Divinity series. And the last one was Original Sin, so I was a designer on all these games as well. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty big change, right?
Yeah, but I'm enjoying it. It's cool. It's nice to go from a heroic fantasy setting to cyberpunk. It's a nice change, so that's why I'm excited to work on Dex now.
All right. So I have few words for people that are watching us right now. First, if you want to ask any question, you can do it in a YouTube chat. We will monitor it, and if the questions are okay, I will ask them to Axel. And of course, for our Czech viewers, you can ask the questions in a normal chat that we have at our server. Right, so with this set, we can begin. What are we looking at?
Now we are in the area of Taizhou, which is kind of like the Chinatown of the city. So that area, people who have already played the early access version know it. That's our current starting point for the game. So I'm gonna quickly move out of here and show you some other parts of the city.
Okay, and one important thing is that like yesterday or 2 days ago, you updated the whole game with new features.
Yeah. So we actually released a big update for the early access version, so you can check it out now on Steam. So the update includes a lot of new features and particularly new quests that we've been working on recently. So new areas of the city, new quests, new characters to talk to, new features, new items, a lot of new stuff. So if you've already played the early access, you can get back to it now. You'll notice a lot of differences.
All right.
So now we're in another part of the city. For example, see like these adverts that are on the wall on the giant screens. That's a new thing that we added recently. You will find adverts like this all over the city, so giant screens or smaller ones. It helps for the immersion, and you will recognize some of the companies that are advertising here. They are involved in some of the quests, so players will make the connection when they see them.
No, I immediately made connection with Blade Runner when I saw Orion. You know.
Yeah, that is true. That was not on purpose, actually.
Okay.
Might have to change it now.
Oh.
Thanks. All right, so I'm gonna keep moving.
So Dex is a adventure, action game, RPG, everything, all in one.
All in one.
Okay.
All the best of every genre combined together, pretty much.
And
I'm selling it well now.
Very well. All these people on the street, can you talk with them, or
you can't talk to
them?
everyone. No, like so. Most of these people, they are just there for decoration. There are characters that you can interact with for quests, but you can't just talk to any random person or dogs. Even though they're pretty cute, but no.
Can you kick the dog?
No, you can't kick the dog. A lot of people ask us that, actually, so we might have to do it. Yeah, when we presented the game at some game conventions, like every single person who tried the game for the first time, that's the first thing they try to do is kill the poor animals. So
oh no.
I guess we have to please the crowd and add the feature at some point, but no, we'll see.
I also need to ask that organization, PETA, I think that's for like...
Yeah, we don't want to get in trouble.
Where are we going now? Because it's more dirty here.
Yeah, this is downtown, but now we're gonna get into actually nicer parts of town. So, like now we're entering a new area that was not in the previous versions of the game. This is pretty much the entertainment district. So you will find bars, clubs, hotels, all sorts of places like that. The quest I'm going to show you today is one of the new quests that we added with the update, and it starts inside this bar, which is called the Nightingale. So we can check it out. So it's kind of a lounge, a jazzy, classic kind of place. You can see the stage with a. It's there's not a lot of customers yet. Oh, it might be because the previous performer sucked. We will actually talk to this woman sitting there because, as you can see, she's got a little icon over her head, so that indicates the characters that you can actually interact with. All right, so apparently she's famous because she's asking if we want an autograph. But no, I actually have no idea who she is, so let's ask her.
Barbara, yeah. It's a nice portrait. It reminds me of those old games like Gabriel Knight, you know, where you have talking heads. All the characters have their own, of course, custom portrait and animated lips and everything. So that's pretty cool. And of course, there will be voice acting, but it's not currently there because the writing is not final or anything. So obviously, that's one of the last things we do during the development. So you are planning to release it in English only or other languages as well? No. Well, so currently now we're writing in English, but the game will have translations. I assume in Czech. Oh, that would be nice. Actually. So now it's official, if that wasn't planned. And at least French and German, okay, for sure. And there probably other languages, but it depends. Yeah, we'll see what we can do, but for sure French and German should be there. Okay, so let's do something with Barbara. Okay, so she seems a bit disappointed that we don't know her. So yeah, she was a big deal. Singer, so maybe that's why she was singing before we arrived, and she managed to empty the bar. So not a good day for her. No, not a good day for the bar. And apparently she's not happy about her superstar status. So is it this kind of game where you decide if you, I don't know, you press 1 or 2 and then you have consequences? Definitely. It's really a role-playing game first, and so you make choices during the dialogues. You can act more or less nice, more or less polite to people. You can provoke them, you can help them, you can refuse to help them. And so, of course, there will also be moments when you have to make choices, and that will affect the outcome of the story. So, well, we can ask her what's wrong with being famous. And she's been receiving threats. Oh, wow. From a crazy fan. There is a question from Alex. Is there any hope for, I think he asks if is there any hope for a running animation to be redrawn? For running, the animations are final in this build or not? I guess it's supposed to be, but if everyone is unhappy with it, maybe we can change it. I don't know. It's the first I hear of it, so we'll see. I think I understand it correctly. Okay. All right. Of course, anything I can do to help. Hey. Yeah, because otherwise we'll have to stop the show right now and go home. So there would be no point. For a beer. So that sounds cool, actually. Okay, let's quit. Okay, so let's see if we can help. Apparently, she's getting letters even in her own apartment, so someone knows where she lives. So she suspects that it's someone who lives nearby and who knows her habits and everything, so she's asking me to actually check out around her building in the area where she lives if I can find any clue about who could it be. Is this quest a part of the main storyline, or
No, this is a completely optional quest, so you don't have to do it. But obviously, that it contributes to the world building, you know, and I mean that's the point of playing a game like this. If you just focus on the main quest, you're gonna miss at least half of the content. So that's not what you would like. And at the same time, you kind of need to play through those quests to get experience, to level yourself up, to get new items, new weapons, etc. And that's what you will need to then play through the main quest. So they're optional, obviously. You don't have to do all of them, but you'll probably have to play through at least a few if you want to be strong enough.
All right.
So she gave me one of the letters that she received, so we can check it out in the inventory.
I'll be the new you, a better you.
Okay, so that's
We can rebuild you.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's not a death threat. I mean, it could be
No,
something else. But
it's creepy. It's
it
really creepy.
is, yeah. I wouldn't like to get that at home. Okay, so now we know where she lives. She told us, so we can go. By the way, I don't know if that was if that was added with the very latest update or a bit before, but we can. We have a quest log. The quest log has changed now. Before, you used to only have a general description of the quest, but now it will update as you progress through the quest. So if you stop playing for a while, or if you just didn't really understand what you were supposed to do next, or if you need a recap of what you've done so far, if you stop playing for a while, you can go through it and you'll see like all the steps you've been through, so it should be convenient. So now, indeed, like if we already forgot where she lives, we are reminded of that. It's written there. So it's in the high-rise district.
All right. So the question was not about animation. Now it's explained to me here, but it's about face of the protagonist.
What's wrong with her?
And there's Shieldmate says, I guess she is not supposed to be pretty.
She's old. She's like 60, so
what?
Give her a break. 50, 60. She's an old. Let's check her out again.
But you mean Barbara?
Yeah, Barbara.
I think they're talking about.
The main protagonist. Yeah. Okay, sorry. No, the main protagonist is unique, so no, we're not planning to change her. Like, there is no customization options for the appearance of the main protagonist. She's her own character, so you cannot play as anyone else than her.
So what's the history of your hero?
We can't really talk about the main story because that would be spoiling it. No, but to be honest, I mean, you don't want to know because from the very beginning of the game, it starts with mystery. You don't know what's going on. You don't know who's hunting you. You don't know your own role in this story. So I really cannot say much, but it will be a pretty epic story for sure, and it will be enjoyable.
One thing, I have to ask you. I know that you're gonna say something like I cannot talk about it, but I remember in the trailer some virtual reality.
Yeah.
Is it still in the game?
Yeah. That will be in for sure. We will have hacking.
Will we
it's
see
not in yet.
We
are because we have several prototypes. And we're currently trying them out and trying to decide what would work best. I'm really excited about it, actually. It should be really, really fun when it's finally implemented. That's really something to look forward to because, it's pretty original and visually it looks great. I think you can see some screenshots on the Kickstarter page from the original concept. And so the art style is still like this. And so it will be in a future update for sure. You'll see, but it will really add a lot to the gameplay.
Okay,
but it's not there yet.
Okay.
So we're going through this district, and we're going to move to the other new area that we introduced with the update, which is now actually the pretty fancy, rich part of town where you have apartment buildings and office buildings for the big corporations and things like that.
Rich people.
Yeah. So you can see also the clothes and the fashion style of the people is not the same as in the poor neighborhoods where they're just wearing rags. Now people are more classy and so this is the building where our singer friend lives. So I guess we could just check out the different apartments and see if we find something. So now I just used the lockpicking skill, which allows me to unlock some doors. So if I didn't have this skill, or if my level was not high enough, I wouldn't be able to enter this apartment. But now I did, so I can go inside. So nothing of interest.
Not much, yeah.
There'll be something to at least steal to reward the players who can lockpick. But for now this apartment is empty. So
Maybe can we have a look at the skill tree?
Yeah, sure.
So character, and there you have lockpicking. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm level 2 in lockpicking, so I can unlock doors that are up to level 2. And if a door was level 4, I couldn't unlock it at all.
But you are not really very good hacker or doctor.
No, I'm not good at hacking at all, but that's just because it's not in the game anyway. And first aid, no, not yet. But hopefully that will be enough to get me through. So let's check out another one. I'm just breaking into everyone's apartment now.
Wow.
This one is even abandoned, so it's even less likely to give us a clue. I can go out, actually.
Oh.
So I'm now on the balcony.
Now is the time for cigarette, right? On the
Yeah,
balcony.
yeah.
Like
There are cigarettes in the game, but we're not... Okay, so... Cool thing is, like, this is my normal jump. That wouldn't get me really far, but because I got some augmentations, because this is a cyberpunk game, so now as you can see on the screen, I've got several augmentations, and these give me basically unique abilities. So for example, I've got enhanced legs, which allow me to jump higher, and this will be really helpful because it allows me to reach places that I couldn't otherwise reach. So for example, I can try now to jump on the other balcony by doing a high jump. I hope I'm not gonna fall. Yeah, made it.
That was fast.
And so now I can enter the apartment that was upstairs without actually lockpicking the door. So there's basically different ways to go through places like that. If you've specialized in lockpicking, you can use lockpicking. If you're not good at lockpicking, you can sometimes find another way. So the player can really decide the way he customizes his character. There will be...
Are those choices also in combat? Like you can fight or you can avoid the combat?
Yeah. You can. There's 3 main ways you can handle combat or enemies in general. You have the melee combat, range combat with using weapons, guns, and stealth. So you can just try to avoid enemies altogether, which I will try to do later. Yeah.
So let's have a look at Barbara's
So now
place.
we're where are we now? Yeah, there's a big poster of her.
Oh, it's not Barbara's place. Now I realize it's probably the Stalker's place.
There's an old CD of Barbara, a poster of Barbara. Okay.
Fun number 1.
So, looks like it's either Barbara's place or someone who really likes her. So what did we find? A plastic surgery receipt.
Okay.
So apparently this person had plastic surgery and she asked to look like Barbara. Okay. So we're onto something
that's
apparently.
Really scary now.
Yeah. So an old CD poster.
And we know the name, right? We know the name of the person. That's
yes,
Camilla Logan.
And we found a note. So she has an appointment tomorrow to install implants. All right. Okay. Well, looks like we have a suspect. So we could go back, or we could keep exploring the place.
That's probably here.
I'll try another jump. If I die now, it's gonna be a disaster. No, I made it. Not too bad. Okay, so this place. See, now I need lockpicking level 3 to actually unlock this, so I cannot get in there right now. It looks like a safe actually, but can't get it.
Okay.
And so now we found a little PDA with an email addressed to Barbara. So now we are actually in Barbara's apartment. So the creepy fan lives right under her. She's gonna be in trouble. So apparently she has a debt with EcoCorp, the same company. Okay, that's good to know. And that's a newspaper. So actually these two things, like the email that I managed to pick up and the newspapers, that's also a new feature that we added with the latest update. So you will find newspapers like that throughout the entire game, and they are usually not necessary to resolve a quest. They are just there to give you more insight into the backstory of the characters. But some of them can actually be used to advance the quest. So you should really be careful when you find items like this to read them, because that can give you hints about how to solve a quest or how to address a character.
All right, so here we have question. Okay, considering skills, if you need to level up your skills, every one of your skills to the max, or you can specialize just few of them, you know, to finish the game.
To finish the game you won't need to level up everything. Like I said, you can specialize in, for example, lockpicking. Then if you're like maxed out in lockpicking, it will give you access to a lot of places. But then, yeah, of course, if you put all your points in lockpicking, you can't put points in something else. So you will have to make choices. Actually, you probably won't be able to get the max points in everything. We'll make sure that the weight's balanced. You can't reach that, so you'll have to make choices.
There is a funny question. If the name Dex was inspired by Deus Ex, like DX?
I don't know that. It's possible. It would make sense. It would make sense that you would need to ask Jan about that, but it's possible. Yeah, I guess so.
Alright, so Eduard on YouTube says this game is like very, very dark.
Dark in atmosphere or the graphics?
How to say, Eduard? You tell us.
Explain yourself, Eduard. Alright, so anyway, we are now reading this newspaper. I guess everyone had time to read it by now, so I will go away. Okay,
other short questions. If you will include cheats in the final version of the game?
I don't think that's planned, but why not? I mean, what kind of cheats do... Actually, I had to use cheats now because... No, it's okay. Just to level myself up before the... But it's not for the common people, it's just for the developers.
And the other question is about the map, if you can show us the map.
The map, I could do that. So it's not the final map because there will be a few more places, but that's a map of the city. So you can see all the different neighborhoods. So that's where we are now.
How long does it take to run from high-rise to scrapyard?
If you would just run there and you will encounter some enemies in some of those places, but let's say that you don't, it would take, I don't know, about a minute if you're just running through it. Probably with all the area changes and everything, yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Whoa. Alright, so let's go back to Barbara now and tell her what we found.
There is a question from Dupra. How far does the interaction with the character influence the main story?
The main story? The main story is going to be mostly linear, but you will still have some choices at some moments. There are characters that you will encounter in the main story that you will have to sometimes convince to help you, or whatever, and so there are main story characters that you can kill or not, that you can, and also some of the main story characters will have their own little side quest, little side story, which you can help them with or not. So you will also be able to influence the main story, and there will be multiple endings, but mostly it's going to be linear. Like there's not going to be major branching. All right. So I found this note. Same handwriting than on the thread, and well, all the other stuff that we found. I guess she's pretty. So of course she knows her. That's her neighbor.
What's the name for that in English? It's imposter. That someone wants to impersonate you.
Yeah, I guess we could say that. Yeah.
So Camila is imposter.
Yeah, we can ask why would she have anything against you? So she's telling us that actually as she was getting older, she started to kind of lose her voice. And so she actually got some synthetic vocal cords implanted, which is a common thing to do in this world because it's a cyberpunk
I guess it's
world.
common thing to do in our world, in our reality. We have this singer, Karel Gott, and he's still like 75 years old and singing like a young boy.
I know him. Yeah.
It's not fiction.
So he probably did that as well. Maybe we should send him the threats. No, don't do that.
That would be
don't do this at home. Don't. I didn't say that. Cut this.
Okay.
So apparently that's why her fan is mad at her now. It's because she got some fake vocal cords implanted, and that's not her anymore. You know, she was supposed to be. So I'm asking her why she's performing here. Actually, if she's so popular, it's mostly because, so she's not exactly drawing a crowd. Can tell her that. So she admits that she's not as popular as she used to be, obviously. There's no one here. And see, now she's telling us that the implants cost her a fortune and she has a debt to EcoCorp. And that's the thing that we actually learned in her apartment as well by reading the email. So that's also something that we kind of try to emphasize some key elements of the characters' backstories by giving you multiple ways to find out about them. Yeah. So for the player who's really exploring, you will always learn everything you need to know about the characters by just reading through everything. On the other hand, if you don't care about her, if you don't want to know, you can also finish the quest and you'll be fine. But sometimes you get side objectives that pop up thanks to this information. So.
Okay. There is a question, of course, how long is the gameplay? Like, how long it will take
in total,
from start to finish?
It's kind of hard to tell for now, but I guess it would be around 15 hours, something like that. If you do everything, but it's hard to tell right now because we haven't implemented everything.
So how big is a team that's working on this game?
Some of us are part-timers, there's interns, I can't tell you an exact number, but I would say in total about 10, 12 people, but not full-time. So yeah, full-time we're more like 6, 7, so yeah.
Okay. No more questions for now on YouTube or chat, so let's go back to Barbara.
So she's asking us actually to go talk to the girl and try to convince her to stop whatever she's doing. We can keep asking her questions. Why don't you go talk to her yourself? But she's actually a bit scared, which is understandable. We can ask also why she made it such a secret that she got implants, because apparently that's not common knowledge. And so she's telling us that basically she's always been known for her voice, and that was the main thing that her fans liked about her, was that she had this beautiful natural voice, unlike all the music nowadays in the game, which is completely artificial, electronic music and everything. So yeah, obviously with stuff like auto-tune and whatever, we're already getting it now. So imagine 20 years from now how the state of what the state of music will be. I don't want to know.
That's probably a question here from Alex. Auto-tune implants?
Yeah, well, yeah, pretty much. So, well, you can't get any, but yeah, that's pretty much the idea.
Okay. Robert, that's our viewer, Czech viewer.
Hello. Ahoy.
Nice. So the question is, what's the age rating or the rating of this game, if you know already?
I think it will be at least 16, possibly 18. I'm not sure exactly, but definitely at least 16.
Oh, it's nice. The characters in the foreground.
Yeah.
It's a new thing?
No, it was there before.
Yeah?
Maybe not in every area of the game, so maybe that's why. Yeah. So it really gives an impression of depth. So we saw on the note that Camilla had an appointment with EcoCorp. So if she's not at her apartment, we can assume that maybe she's there. So now we're back in the fancy part of town. I can zoom out. You can see some giant screens with adverts and everything. Different offices, and well, I guess what we want to do now is go inside Eco Corporation. So here we are. There's someone we can talk to. And it's Camilla, convenient.
How convenient.
Okay, and she's agitated already. What do you want? Okay, so I guess we should confront her about what we found. We can ask her in different ways. We can be pretty aggressive about it. Okay, we'll be nice. I'm always nice.
I don't like her.
You want to? Okay, so like, shut up, Camilla. Yeah, I mean, we're pretty sure it's her now. So. Yeah, she's not acting so tough now. So indeed, she's pissed off about her robot cords, and why would it be a treason to her fans? I mean, come on, everyone's doing it. And yeah, so indeed she confirms she was the last one, the last of the true singers who didn't use autotune and stuff. It's just her and Taylor Swift. They're the last good ones. The last good ones.
So Camilla, get used to it. World changes.
Yeah. I mean, get with the times, but no. So anyway, this doesn't give you the right to harass her. Okay, I'm not a psycho, obviously.
I don't know.
Okay, what is she doing here anyway?
That's a nonsense, right? She's here for another auto-tune implant to sound like Barbara.
Yes, she actually wants to do the same thing now and get the exact same voice as Barbara. And as we saw, she also got facial surgery to look like her. So basically, she wants to replace her completely. So she's gone, that girl. We should do something. She's completely delusional. So as you can,
it's not like that I'm not paying attention. I'm just checking the chat if there is a question or not. So keep
okay. So I was going to point out that there was a little pop-up on the bottom left of the screen that tells you that the quest got updated. So the thing I explained before, that your quest log gets updated as you learn new things. So now if we would look at it, we would see that, okay, I found Camilla, blah, blah, blah. So she's saying that she's going to go through with the operation anyway, but there's something she actually would need from us. She's getting the same model, the same vocal cords model, but she needs to know the exact settings that she used to sound exactly like her. And it's confidential data. She doesn't know actually what it is, so she would want us to now break into the servers of this lovely office and try to retrieve those settings for her. and this way she could achieve her transformation.
And I guess we are going to do it.
Do we want to do it?
I think, yeah. No?
So I will. Well,
okay.
we will, and that's where I'm gonna get killed probably. We could use the convince option also. That's if you have the charisma skill, you can you get extra dialogue options in the dialogues.
Okay.
And that gives you the option to convince people through dialogue instead of through other ways. If I would do that, I won't do it, but if I would do that, I would get several options of things I can say. And some options are easier to succeed than others. So you need to actually read the options carefully and try to figure out, knowing the character, what is more likely to work against, against them, on them. If you're going to be more or less aggressive or not, or try to convince her. And your skill level determines if you... So it's both the difficulty of the different options and your skill level that determines if you succeed or not. But I'm not going to do that now because we want to try to help her. Because there's going to be more action this way. But for example, if I would manage to convince her to stop now, that would lead to one of the possible endings of the quest.
Okay.
But that's not the one we're going to show you now. Okay, so I'm exploring the place. Don't mind me. So as we can see in this place, it's like a showroom. We can see people listening to music and stuff like that. There's adverts for the different implants. Okay, and this is where it gets interesting. I'm gonna get killed. So now I'm going to enter...
Before you start, there is a Bert Stevens says, Axel, can you read the dialogues out loud? It's a lot to read and I'd love to hear you do a woman's voice.
I promise I will next time I talk to someone just for you, Bert. Yeah, let's see. So now I'm in a private area. I can activate this to see the field of view of the enemies. So I'm gonna try to not get detected. So as you can see, you can use some things to sneak around, and we can see the field of view of the enemies.
Can you switch it off?
I can switch it off. Yeah,
okay,
I just switched it on, but I can.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, and he's getting closer.
Yeah.
Okay, no. Okay.
He's blind.
Okay. Okay, and I've already been spotted, so we're in trouble now. I'm gonna.
Oops!
I'm gonna try to just kill the guy.
He's tough.
Okay, good.
Can you destroy the cameras as well?
If you have hacking or skills like that, yes, but because it's not implemented yet, I'm kind of screwed. Okay, so I'm gonna hide here. And
now they are looking for you.
Now they are, yeah. So I'm gonna lay low for a while. Not hopefully. Now the alarm stopped, so it should be fine. They didn't see the bloody corpse of their buddy. Oh, now they saw the corpse. So okay. Okay. I practiced for like 10 minutes before this, like full disclosure, and I didn't manage to get through it because I get killed all the time because I kind of suck. So hopefully. No. Okay. Wait. Well, I'm gonna. So this is a secret path. Safe. Yeah. So now, sorry, everyone knows the secret path, but it allows me to avoid the enemies.
Just in the release version, just delete the secret path.
Yeah, we'll do it differently. Sorry, sorry for the artist who made this. Now we have to redo it. So I keep sneaking around, and no, there's another camera. Okay, but fine. Let's just make a run for it. No, you didn't get me. Okay,
can they follow you?
Not into different rooms. No.
Okay.
Because otherwise I would be dead.
Yeah.
So now there's a computer we can hack. So I just need to press a button to hack it. Now I've done it. In the final game, you will have to actually use the hacking feature, but now it's not in, so it's easier.
A hacking feature is something like a mini game.
Well, it's pretty much the alternate Augmented reality that
Okay.
we talked about before. So it's gonna be the same, like the way you hack into computers, cameras, turrets, even enemies. You can use hacking against enemies themselves, because if some of them have augmentations, you can hack into that to disable them or to paralyze them, inflict damage and stuff. So it's gonna be the same system for everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, well, I just have to make my way back out. So I'll just run for it. No.
Fingers crossed.
I'm doing much better than during my rehearsals.
So usually when we do these videos, like let's play videos, people are complaining that video game journalists don't know how to play games. But it's very reassuring to see game developers.
I don't know if it's normal, but it's reassuring. Yeah, I'm also bad.
No,
Okay, so I'm gonna... Yeah, so camera in my way, I can't even... No, okay, I'll just try to wait here until
and
it calms
you need
down.
to get down, right? Or
No,
you
I need to just go back the way I came, so...
Okay,
Aha,
nice.
but this guy...
Safe.
I think I saw a guy down there, but... Okay, I'll wait until the alarm stops and I'll try to...
Okay.
Okay, so hopefully it's safe.
So, for all of you that came later, if you want to ask questions, you can do it in the YouTube chat.
I've got to say I'm pretty proud of myself because I finally made it.
Oh, well done.
Thank you. At least someone has to congratulate me. Okay, so let's get out of here. And well, now we can give Camila what she wants.
Oh, not really.
What? Okay.
So, and yeah, let's remind everyone that this is still work in progress. It's early access build.
So I did hack into the computer, but apparently it didn't work. So that's gonna be a problem.
So kill Camila.
I can't just kill people. I tried. Yeah. Okay. So no, I don't. Well, that's one of the bugs.
And you get the thing you needed.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
hacked into the computer. So. Yeah.
Well, let's explore the world.
Let's just
show us something
let's
else.
just
Don't
go
worry
somewhere
about
else.
this happens.
Are you sure you don't? Not yet. No. Okay.
Oh, she's a
I mean,
bitch.
I can try to go back. I can try to go back and fight because I didn't
Okay.
show the fighting. I
That's
just
true, and
saw,
people
I just showed
demanded.
the running away. So I can pull out my gun, but I'm not gonna use it here.
So
I'll
if
try
you-
to
if
go
you
back and
use
maybe
it
I missed
here-
something, but
Okay.
I don't think so. So
Just kill them.
I'll try.
I remember like 6 months ago I played Jax and it was very difficult to fight because of the control scheme.
Yeah.
So it's different now?
Well, yeah. For first of all, we've got controller support as well,
Okay.
which for people like me is better because I'm not used to playing with a keyboard and mouse, as you can tell. And they want to no.
And can
Okay,
you use your guns?
Yeah.
Maybe?
I will try.
Oh yeah, critical. You're doing,
Yeah, I
you're
didn't
doing
have
good.
to. Okay, wait. Leave me alone. Oh, he's gonna come. He's not coming.
Oh
Ow,
yeah,
he's
he's
shooting
there.
me from there.
Bastard.
Asshole.
Oh nice.
There you go.
Yeah.
Ah, there's more. There's a turret.
Oh fuck. Oops.
Ow. I thought I would be the first one to say something, but
It was me. Well, it's okay because people... well, it's not okay, but next time I will say kurva. Because...
is that okay?
It's okay now.
Oh my god, no.
Adam is so good. I think you could hack more computers down there.
Well, let's see. I've killed everyone now, I don't care anymore. No. This was just... But I can do it again. It's
Device hacked.
Okay, but I did it, right?
It's a nervosity.
No, I'm sure it... I don't know. Okay. I'm pretty sure I did it. And does it say in the quest log? well, it didn't update the quest log, so I don't
shit.
think it worked. Well, anyway, at least we showed some combat now.
Maybe we can show more of the combat, because people are asking for it in chat on YouTube.
I'm gonna die. Wait. Heal. Yeah, I think I killed everyone here, though. So I'll have to go somewhere else to fight. Okay.
Good idea.
When there's an alarm, you cannot leave the area,
Okay.
so we're gonna have to wait a while until it's off.
So when it comes to guns, you got like handguns and shotguns and
Yeah, machine
stuff like the
guns and
machine
everything.
guns.
Like right now we have, I think 4 different ones, but there will be more.
even the laser ones, like I don't know, laser cannon or something like that.
Maybe.
Oh come on.
If you ask nicely.
Oh, please.
We'll see. No, okay,
Okay.
so there is a bug, apparently. Okay, but it's okay, we'll go somewhere
Yeah.
else. So if you just want combat, I will. I know the place to go. Yeah.
And maybe you know how large are the areas itself? It's like
It depends. It depends. But like as you saw, the ones we went through, it's more or less the same length for all of them. But because they all have multiple interiors, it can go pretty deep.
Yep.
So as you saw, like now we entered one office, and then there was the entire basement with combat and stuff. So yeah, but it's more or less the same length the one we saw now.
it's nice street art.
Yeah, I don't want to say something stupid, but I think that's from one of our backers or something.
Oh.
There was a reward tier to allow you to have your own graffiti in the game, and I think that one is from a backer. So I don't know if the backer designed it or just told us what he wanted and our artist did it. I'm not sure, but yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so there should be enemies here.
So this place is like some slum.
Yeah, it's an abandoned industrial zone where there's like so there are factories and things like that. They're coming.
How many of them? Like 3 or 4?
At least 3, yeah. I think with the high jump I could reach this. Oh no, not anymore. Okay, things change in this game. Okay.
There is another question from Dupra. Does killing someone in the game influence the character's behavior in the street, like police looking for you?
No, not on a dynamic level, not like. But in some quests, yeah, if you kill someone you shouldn't or whatever, it can have some influences in the quest, but not. You can't kill random people. So. I think there's no way I can fight them with stealth anyway, so I'll just
shoot them, you know.
It would be cool though. It would be nice to show you, but yeah, if they're not turning their backs, whatever. Screw you guys.
Oh,
ow!
There's a huge one.
Yeah. So I can.
No, but they don't have guns.
They don't have guns, so we're at a pretty. Even
use guns, really, use guns.
But I don't know.
Yes.
It's not fair. I'm a fair fighter. I don't. and I get my ass kicked, but. Okay, I'll disable that because we know they've seen me now. Ow, no. I'm in trouble,
I'm telling
right?
you, use the gun.
No, I can avoid them. And
No.
oh, shit.
It's like one of those old fighter games.
Yeah. Okay, wait, I'm gonna try to heal. No. Okay, I'm gonna punch this one in the balls and he's dead. And 2 dead. Alright, now we're talking. Come get me, big boy. Okay.
Fatality.
Good. So
Finish
yeah,
him.
we made it. I'm not gonna. Well, I can keep going there. So now we found some loot, stuff I can use, things I can sell. This gives me experience. I leveled up, so I could get more skill points in something, but I need all the HP I can get.
All right. All right. So we saw the fight itself. So should we expect the fights with bosses as well?
There will be a few bosses in the game. Yeah. Some related to the main quest, some related to side quests actually. So there will be a couple really unique bosses with their unique behavior and skills. So those should be pretty fun fights.
Maybe can you show us one, or you don't have it here in this build? That was no, yeah.
There's one, but he's like at the end of the quest, so I would have to do the entire quest. And
you mean the one with Barbara and Camilla?
No, it's another quest. So okay. I don't want to show an entire other quest. So now we're back in a more dirty, poor area of the city.
Shieldmate says that we want to know what happens when you die anyway.
Okay, so I'll just go into more trouble and finally get killed. I can try to die. Okay, wait.
Oh, don't die. You're too pretty. I mean, well, her, not you.
Apparently some people don't like her. I'm surprised. Yeah.
This is basically for our for foreign friends that are watching our stream right now. This is a representation of Prague.
Don't come here. Don't come here.
This is what we do every day, like on the way to our offices.
So this is a really unfriendly place. Okay, you want me to die now, or should I keep going?
I don't know, keep going.
Because I'm gonna die.
No.
Very soon.
I'm thinking if you want to show something else, there is a question. Will there be explosives?
Yes. There are one or two quests where you actually need to blow up something, and so you will be given explosives to do that. There are mines as well that you have to avoid or destroy from afar. But if you mean explosives that you can use, I don't think so.
Like grenades or something?
Yeah, grenades, actually, yeah, that's true. That's one of the new things, actually, yes. So, yeah, grenades, yeah.
Ask me anytime.
Thank you.
Okay, the next question is from FutureRec. Can you tell us something about the milestones which come in further game development?
Well, one of the future updates, I will probably include the hacking feature. Okay. So that will be a big one. And well, now we're focusing on the main story and everything. So I don't know when the next update will be. Definitely not this year. And like, well, between now and Christmas, there will be we'll fix bugs. Like obviously the one we saw now, we should fix.
I hate to break it to you, but there was one of our viewers or friends. He said that there is another computer in the basement as well. There are two computers.
Really? But we didn't.
That's what he said. I don't know.
Well, that's good to know. Okay, so I'll quickly go there. Everyone's dead anyway, so I can just go back. I didn't see anything. God, it's embarrassing.
Before you get there, can you save when you want, or is there an autosave function?
There's autosave every time you go to a new, every time you change location, and if you just exit the game, it will also autosave, and you'll restart at the start of that location, not exactly where you were, but. Okay, so what the hell?
And there is a question from one strange person. His name is Mick the Mage.
I don't trust him.
No, I don't trust him either. No. Is there a persuadertron in the game? I don't know what it is.
Maybe like an item that
persuade people
automatically?
to do something?
No.
No, he just persuaded us to say something.
I don't see. There's still this computer, and that's it.
Okay. Wrong game.
Ah, no! Okay, I think I know. It's in this room there.
Oh my. And now you bought it.
But I don't know if that's the one that I need for the quest, though.
Oh, you'll see.
Yeah, maybe we did that because we... Okay. So it should be the other one, but maybe it's currently this one because of reasons.
So then don't get our hopes too high. Let's see. Sorry. Let's see.
Yeah. I'm just trying not to get killed. We need to wait for the alarm. So did that update my quest log? Because then we'll know. No, it didn't. So, but maybe it's just because there's no update at this point. Was that the computer that he meant? Or?
I don't know. I just want to say thank you, Ajami Sorgut. if it works, of course.
All right. That would be cool if it worked.
Yay!
Okay, awesome. Well, so now we can give her the correct settings that we found, or we can actually mess with her and give her some wrong settings just to fuck up her voice, to mess up her voice. Sorry, no, it's one each. I'll let you choose.
Well, I'm a good guy. Now I'm a good guy. The first thing.
Yeah, you're good, but you're good towards her, but that would be bad towards Barbara. So is it good? Okay, but
she's younger.
She's younger. She's the future.
So
Barbara's gonna die anyway soon, so
yeah,
she might as well.
Unfortunately, this is future.
Okay, give her the correct settings. So now she's happy. She rewards us, and well, she's on her way to take over the world apparently from Barbara. So now the quest log has updated. Yeah, okay, good. So now, well, let's check out what's going on. So if we go back, like normally Camila should be gone, and she's gone now.
Okay, so we gave her the transplants or the implants?
Yeah, so now she had the operation, she's got the voice. Like when there is voice acting, you will notice it immediately after that. Like there's a fade out to show you that she went for the operation and she's back. And from that point on, her voice will be different.
Okay. So now the plan for her is to sing, and Barbara can charge her maybe 30% or 30%.
Well, I don't know if she can try to charge her, but I guess it's not really her choice.
Nightingale.
So she's here now. Okay, so she tells us that she's about to make her debut, and Barbara is gone now. She's mad. We could meet Barbara still somewhere else. We know where she lives, so we can go check up on her. Doing a lot of running back and forth now, but of course, again, this is optional. Like now, technically, you have completed the quest. Camila rewarded you for helping her. You got your experience points. You got your money. You got what you wanted as a player. But if you want to, keep going and see what's going on with all the characters, you can talk to them.
There is a question that was already asked, about stealth kills.
Yeah.
Will you have stealth kills?
Yeah,
Not
we do.
Skills, but kills.
Yeah. So if you manage to walk up to a character from behind, then there's a button to do a instant takedown, and then you will kill them silently, instantly.
Okay.
So that's very useful if you play a stealth character. The thing is now, like I had trouble doing it because we haven't implemented all the features that we want for stealth. So right now it's really hard to actually get into that position to kill a guy from behind, but it will be possible.
Okay, so now we are with
in Barbara's apartment. We had already...
and she's like, hello, yeah, take a look around.
Well, yeah, I mean, she's not gonna... She can't fight us, she's old. We had already lockpicked her door, so we can go in and out as we want. I leveled up, so I can give myself 1 more point in lockpick, and then I'll be able to loot her safe. That we couldn't. We might as well. I mean, we've already ruined her life, so... And there's money, all her savings. She already had debts.
No.
I feel bad. I feel terrible. But there is a silver lining. Okay, so she's not happy. Basically now, yeah. Her career was already on the way down, and now someone who's exactly like her replaced her. So we didn't exactly help. But... and that's something I forgot. The first computer that I hacked, and I thought that was to get the settings, that was actually the computer that you will hack to remove her debt. So that's something optional that you can do when you're there, is access the servers of... so obviously, now it was not obvious at all because it was a placeholder for hacking, but when you actually hack the computer, then you will have the options of getting the settings, or doing this, or doing that. So once you're into their servers, you can do different things. And so that's the thing that I did by accident, actually. I erased her debt. So now I can tell her that at least I did that for her. So now she's actually kind of happy.
Nice.
And so now she's basically telling us that she will, now that she can at least start fresh and try to start a new life somewhere else.
Or retire, huh?
Yeah, I guess that for that she has no choice. So, see, we didn't do so bad if we helped everyone one way or another. And now I could kill myself to celebrate the
right
end of the of the show.
So for all of you who asked about death,
well, I'm just gonna jump from the balcony. That should do it. There you go. That's a fitting end. So there you go.
All right, Axel, thank you very much for showing us this game.
You're welcome.
Tell us more about the future. What holds for you in the next, let's say, 3 months or 4 months?
Well, in the next 3 months, we're gonna basically finish the entire game.
Really?
That's the idea. Yeah. The idea is to release beginning of next year. So of course we don't have an exact release date yet, but that's basically it. The next few months we will finish the game. So yeah, finish writing everything, finish implementing all the features.
And are you still adding features to a game, like new ones? Or?
Well, yeah, so the biggest one is the hacking. Like I said, the stealth will be improved. Everything will be improved to a certain degree. And also just implementing all the rest of the content. So writing all the rest of the dialogues. Still new characters will be added, new locations. So there's still a lot more content than that for sure. And that's it, yeah. Then we'll have voice acting, localization, all that process that also takes a while. But we're getting there. It's shaping up to be a really cool game. So yeah, hopefully you like it.
Hopefully people like it. So thank you very much. Thank you, Axel, for you being here.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for watching us. It was interesting to see how to fight and all the stuff.
And I didn't die. I'm
well, in the end.
Yeah, but on purpose.
On purpose, yeah, that was okay.
It was for show.
And because we are here in Czech Republic in Prague, we will go for a beer with Axel. And
just one?
Well, that's always two.
Yeah,
First and the last.
Exactly.
So thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.